Right then, so it's been a little while since we've done a stream properly, and that's not really something that I'm too happy about. I've been wanting to do streams, but I've just not had the time between people running around everywhere around the house, making noise, making it very difficult to do streams, and also just working as a whole. It makes it a little bit more difficult than I wish it was to stream, but actually starting around about next week, it's Sunday now, so I guess like beginning 2 weeks time, so not Monday coming, Monday after that. Hopefully gonna go back into things, at least somewhat, but that is all for the future. We are here with some Biome Exile SMP. It's also been a long time since I've streamed this. I mainly stream Lotro, obviously, but yeah, I was playing it, thought, why not? I wanted to get some stuff done, so we are here in now on 1.12.2. The server has been updated. If you watched Nintendo Wiz's video, he talked about that. I did actually record a video. I've still got it on my hard drive, but I took way too long on something that shouldn't have taken that long, and then just really didn't like the video, so I am not going to be releasing that one. It just really wasn't a good thing. I'm also testing out like technically a new resolution. Like, this is not actually 1080p, it's like just under 1080p. It's like 1280. Oh, really? It's like 1280 by, what is it? 1280 by like 1075, because what it is, basically if I do that, it sorts it out. So I've got now the top bar and the bottom bar. If I do that actually it messes up. If I do that, now the top bar's missing, the bottom bar's missing. Actually, my display capture might show this better. There we go. So this is how it normally is. If I do this, it takes away this top bar. Doesn't do this bottom bar. So I've got to do this, and then that. Yeah. So either way, I still have to apparently reload my client. So I will be right back with that. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. And I've also just realized from that I really need to clean up my desktop. Like, there's a lot. I've been doing a lot of testing stuff recently, and you know, I've just got so many random folders on my screen. So let's do that, and then that, and we're back in business. Let's log into the Biome Exile server. For some reason, I don't know why I did that. I literally just logged off just to have it at the starting screen, and let's load everything in. My mouse is super weird when it's like this. Okay, a device is undergoing additional setup. Not sure what that's about. Okay. Either way. Yeah, we are on Biome Exile server, 1.12, and as you can see, 1920 by 1075. It's very weird. Might just go back to 1600 by 900, but when it's not full screen, it makes it weird, and I just can't focus properly. But yeah, not much has actually changed around here, to be honest. So we have these chests, which I'm getting a little bit of lag, which I guess is to be expected somewhat when I'm using all my upload. Or at least a big chunk of it. And if you hadn't seen, I can't remember if I showed this off, I've sub-chunked this into 64 by 64 areas. And yeah, this is going to be a lot of work, but I want to basically spawn-proof every single chunk here. Even one, not necessarily including the ones with Mushroom Island, I just don't care about them as much, but I think I still want to do them. Because, you know, it's still might be worth still doing that, because I think bats can still spawn. I'm not sure, but yeah, slime farm been working well. I've got 480 plus slime blocks there, which I actually need 480 for my next project, which I had previously stated before. So getting there slowly but surely, and that'll probably be the comeback episode of this server on the channel, is that project. I just got to work out where I'm going to build it. I know exactly how it looks, how many resources I need. I think I've now got all those resources. Slime was the only one that was I was having issue with. And yeah, other than that, I think it was just finding a place to put it that it would be loaded in and wouldn't be an eyesore. Not necessarily that it's an eyesore, but like I have a lot of towers and such that are just around here, so I need somewhere to put it and have it look nice, be spawned in and whatever. Now that device has been fixed. I don't know why it was doing that, because that just randomly happened to a device that's been plugged in for ages. So either way, the main project I want to do today is just this little stream. Is I have some resources in my inventory. So we have a trap chest, a hopper, 2 redstone comparators, 2 redstone repeaters, redstone, and dropper. And I just realized I also have forgotten. It's been a while since I streamed. I completely forgot to do something. Give me a second. There we are. Rearrange all my windows and such. But yeah, getting back into it. Basically, I want to go to the Nether because I have pretty much now, to my knowledge at least, within 128 blocks. Oh, I have documents from earlier. Within like 128 blocks of each corner of this Wither Skeleton farm, I have 99%, I think, slabbed everything. So in the very far areas where stuff is less likely to spawn anyway, and even so, it will despawn after, I think it's roughly 27 seconds, I think is average. A majority of the stuff is spawning here. Something I did do, and this is actually what the video I was talking about that I did was this thing, which is a little bit of a rail system that all it does is goes out 128 blocks from the edge of this, which should basically despawn everything in there, goes to the very edge of my slabbing, it'll despawn everything in there, and then it will come back, and then there we go, you know, everything respawns here. It's basically a point where a lot of the time if I have I'm gonna have like wither skeletons and blazes and pigmen and slimes and skeletons, and most of those I don't want. I don't want blaze, and I don't want skeletons, and I don't want magma cubes. Also, you may notice the fire is a bit different. That is mainly because if I get hit, guys, the one time I want to get hit, you don't hit me. Come on. There we go. I added low fire because it's just been annoying me for like this area specifically. Normally I don't really mind, but low fire here is pretty much a must. But basically, I come here and I kill specifically only the wither skeletons and the pigmen because I can one-shot them both. Obviously, I just failed there with the pigmen, which means they are now aggro to me, but for the most part, that's fine. I also can do that with the bow, which is nice, which means I get the looting effect on the bow, which is always good. So right now I am doing this just to take out the blazes. I guess blaze rods are kind of nice. I kind of wish I had a bit more of a use other than just potions, because I mean, do they have another use? I'm not sure if they do, other than just like blaze pad. I guess ice vendor, but you know, we have our own end portal, so that's not really needed. But basically, yeah, that rail is there, so I can just kill these guys, pick up their drops, despawn the other guys, get more wither skeletons to spawn. Because what's going to eventually happen is if I don't kill all the blazes, they're just going to fill up the spawn cap, and then I'm going to be stuck with only blazes, which is never preferred. So once I take care of these guys ever so quickly, pick up this stuff. What I've got down here as well is furnace, so I can just... Currently I'm just dropping these. We will remedy that today, because that is the point of this. But yeah, coming here, trying to get wither skeleton skulls. I want to get basically 300. I want to get enough so I can have 100 wither skeletons. Oh, sorry, withers killed, so I can just have another 100 wither nether stars. Yeah, this right now is creating with blaze rods, which actually I guess is the reason I am killing them. They're just an easy fuel, which again, yeah, now I remember why I keep collecting them. And then they go into here, which is just gold nuggets, and especially now that we have this thing, we can just do this, 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 and just like, you know, quickly move everything up. And also, wither skeletons also drop coal, which again, another fuel, which is quite nice. But there's a few things that we are picking up that is not preferred. So we're having a lot of rotten flesh, which we can sell to a cleric, but really, in the end, probably isn't worth it. And we've got chests and chests full of the stuff, so right now we're not really looking for it. Other than that, arrows, I've got infinity. I actually have a really interesting bow because... Hey, Fanville. How you doing? Yeah, I always use this music. It's just nice. And then I kind of forget it's there. So I got remembered. But yeah, let's not get attacked, obviously. Yeah, so the arrows, this bow shouldn't exist as far as I'm aware, because you cannot have infinity and mending together without the use of console commands. Like, you know, if I went into here and I went blah, 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 shouldn't be able to do that. Yet somehow I do. So I only ever need one arrow. Otherwise, cool. You know, the people that have mending and prefer mending over the infinity, which I feel like I would actually go for that, because I don't use arrows enough for me to run out regularly, even if I didn't have infinity. But yeah, basically, that would be a case of, great, I have arrows, but I don't really need them now. So basically, getting to the point, all this stuff here is the same as the rubbish bin. Yeah, they're mutually exclusive. According to the wiki, so originally, yeah, it was said that, you know, it was said by someone else on the server, and then I heard them say that, and I thought, oh, that's weird, I swear I have those two. And I looked it up on the wiki, and it says, yeah, you can't have both without the use of console commands. So I don't know when that was brought in. So it's either a case of somehow I just got this really messed up bow. Maybe they already had both on them, but they're on the last thing, so I'm not sure how. Because as far as I'm aware, those go in the order that they were placed onto the weapon, or the whatever it is, unless efficiency goes to the top. I'm not sure, but either that happened, like I fished up one that had both on already, and it was just like a bug, or I got it before it was actually a in-the-game thing. So I'm not entirely sure how I got it, but I'm glad I do, and I really have to just hope I don't die. Though having it in my right slot always makes me do that. But yeah, these here will make are the simple materials that we need to make a trash bin sort of thing. So I can just take all these resources that we can't basically put into blocks. So mending, basically, it will take the experience that you gain, like the experience orbs on the floor, and instead of putting them into your experience bar, we'll place them onto your weapon that is held, your held weapon, which is why when you carry both of these here, it has a chance to go to either, and I can't remember exactly how it values experience, but it will repair the durability. So that's why I just have the end farm, take off my armor, put it in my inventory here, punch her. Hello, are you trying to hit me? No, you're not. Yeah, and then you just punch like an enderman, get a load of XP, and repair your stuff, which is why everything here has mending on, as far as I'm aware, and most of the time I just, yeah, keep it to the max, so it's always nice. So yeah, with the bow you then just have, do I want infinite arrows, or do I want infinite durability, which I think, when arrows are so easy to get, I guess bows are also so easy to get, but, you know, you have to enchant it and get the right enchantments again. I would go with the mending. Yeah, I don't really use, like, I wouldn't use a stack of arrows, I don't think, commonly in a place, at least, that I don't have spares. And even if I did, then I'd just bring more. But it's quite good for the end dragon fight. Actually, I'm so glad I didn't lose this in the dragon fight, because I did die. But getting back on point, these are all the materials that we need to make a trash bin, actually, other than the one, which we should hopefully be able to make / obtain here. Nope, who'd have thought I forget the most important item for this entire project. Small project. Unless there is one up at the wither killing room. There might be. Because I have just a bunch of chests up here that have no particular use other than I was clearing out this area and left stuff there. Nope. You guys, I forgot you can spawn up here. That's a little... Oh, that is actually... Wait, can you? You can. Oh, I didn't think about... Yeah, I do need lava. That's the thing that I'm missing. But it's not the fact I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in the nether, I can pick that up. I don't have a bucket. that's the problem I have. So I need to get back to having haste eventually. Not haste, sorry, speed. Haste is on me, but he's useless to me right now. See, I need to just... Oh, what am I doing? Get like beacons set up everywhere. I need to take this 128 by 128 slab down. It's not even 128 by 128. So I need to just take this entire area that I've slabbed, work out the optimal placing for beacons, and then kill these 100 withers that I'm going to do. Have I got one in here by chance? No, I don't. And then kill these 100 withers and then just be out of it. But then I need the iron. Or the gold. But I also need gold. Oh, I hit myself in the arrow. Yeah, I also need the gold for another project. Where's bucket lava? Cool. Hot stuff. Yeah, because advancements are now a thing, which means I have none. Pretty much. Yeah. Speaking of which, how much money do we have? We have 7,569 gold in total. That's good. I need 15,000 gold, which I would easily be able to get if we were allowed a gold farm, but we're not. I guess mine kind of counts as a gold farm, but that's like a secondary product. It's not made for gold farming. I just by chance get gold out of it, and it's not a huge amount. And anybody could do it. Like just walk around the nether for that. But yeah, we can't make one up in the ceiling for two reasons. One, we're not supposed. Two, and secondly, we can't get to the past the bedrock. Am I scared of trespassers? In what sense? Like here? I mean, I'm the only one on the server right now, so that's not a huge problem, but I've said to the guys, you know, if they want to, they can always use it. And Koala Bear asked if you could have like some of my quartz that was just around the area, and I was like, yeah, sure. That was a little while back, because she did her underwater thing with that amazing piston door that I am very, very, very impressed with. I should actually just get onto this now, because I now have the lava. We need to work out where we're having it, though. I could either have it in one, two places. There's so much blaze. I could have it here, but my worry is it needs to be 3 wide. And my also worry is getting shot by blazes, because that's already an issue here. But I don't have to spend as much time here. I can just be like, boom, boom, done. Oh. Come on. I mean, some... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is a private server. Well, whitelisted. It's the Biome Exile server. Don't know why I'm throwing that away. Run by Molecular Narble, who hasn't been on a little while, I don't think, but he has been mainly playing PUBG. Right, we need to work out where we're having this, though. It's been a very long while since I've tried to work this out, and I need to also not get shot. God. Ow. I swear they can shoot through the holes there. Yeah, I could... What I could do, actually... No, I don't want to do that, because then I'm messing up this whole thing. I could, like, push this back one. I gotta make sure I got slabs, though. Can you tell my main thing doing here was slabbing? That's all I ever did. And then we actually need netherrack as well, which if I do not have a ton here, I do. Then I did have a ton upstairs. We need to make it sturdy, because obviously blocks will drop otherwise. Or not, but whatever. I kind of actually don't want to make this out of nether brick because of ghasts that actually can't spawn, so actually I don't know what I'm on about. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna push this back. Actually, how do I want to do this? Do I want the chest there with the hopper facing into the dropper? Okay. Let's work out this bit first. So if I did this, this would be the setup. And then I've still got to build a few blocks out here and encase this in nether brick as well. I think that works. I think that could be alright. And then I don't really have to worry about the walling as much. The one I did on the at home is a bit nicer looking, but that's mainly because it's, you know, on its own. Whereas this is blended into the wall and it's more function than trying to make it pretty. So that would be a case of just simply putting this stuff back. This is going to take me like the full like hour, 2 hours, however long. I do actually have to leave somewhat soon. Well, not soon, but somewhat earlier than I wish I did, because I do have to go to work later. So that's always fun. Right. That's, I think, decent looking. I mean, I probably want something decorating the outside. I could have... I don't want to use wood because blaze, and that's just not going to end up working in my favor, but I do want to decorate with that with something in the future. And then we just want to do this. And work out how we're doing this. So I do need nether brick. I just can throw away all this stuff now. And now I've got to remember how this works. It's that, block. Bomb. No, it isn't. How? Okay, right, we're gonna have to go back to... How did you get up there? I have no idea. We're gonna have to go back to the island and work this one out, because I actually have completely forgotten, because I checked before I started streaming and then I completely forgot to do and remember that, because I'm clever. So, yeah, as usual, I'm my own worst enemy. Let's bring stuff back. Oh, sort out my inventory a little bit. Alright, so this is the one. Actually, I might do this sort of design. I could. But I don't think it will work. Maybe if I miss this, I could have the two side and the up. And then maybe the nether brick like that. I do have some spare, I think, nether brick stairs. So it's comparator, repeater at 1 tick. Okay, so both are 1 tick. Left and then back and then like that. Okay, let's remember this mentally. No, yep, okay, cool. I think I've got it. Let's hope we don't have to rush back, and then we'll do the prettification later. I know it's daytime. And then actually, because we're in 1.12 now, my potion shop actually should work. Which I hope is a good thing, The problem with having a potion shop is, whilst I am fine with it, like, the cool thing about nether wart is, as with most other crops, fortune does affect it. So I can get like a ton. I'm using like a 64 by 64 area or something like that. I'm using like 4 stacks basically to populate it, I think, and I'm getting a ton out of it. I'm getting so much that I don't know what to do with it because I haven't got a working potion shop. But it's all the other resources I need. I mean, magma cubes are going to be fine. Ghast tears are the only ones I worry about. And I guess, watermelon as well. Or glistening melon. I've got the gold, I just don't have the melon. Ah, that'll be why that doesn't work. Okay, it definitely has to be a stair block there then. Do I have any spare stair blocks? Fence. Stair. I mean, that's a simple looking, like, design, but I'm worried about, like, being able to see behind is my only issue, because if I do that, I can, well, actually, no, it's more the block behind, if anything. Do that. See how I like that. I actually kind of prefer it just the other way, just with the... Especially considering that stair block is going into that one. But right, before we forget how this entire thing works, I need to drag you out a few blocks. Stair is not needed, so it's comparator, repeater, block, redstone, redstone, redstone. Now, let's get... There we go. I think I worked it out. So this should now be a working trash bin. So it's a trap chest, so as long as we're in it, it's not going to drop anything. So if we accidentally, let's say, put our diamond pickaxe in there, not going to work. Plus we then have 54 chances at doing that. As soon as that does, it should start clicking. And we can see it steadily going up an entity and then down an entity there. So that works. It's a little bit clicky, but it works. Then, really just need to slab it up. For the moment, I'm less worried about anything else. So we are just gonna slab it like that. It won't be pretty, but we're not gonna worry about that whole thing now. So what we can do is we can put these blocks back and we can clean up our stuff when we need to. Now, that can go there, that actually can go in, and I never actually checked how many wither skeleton skulls we have. We have enough for 26 and 2/3 of a wither, which is nice. So we can just come around doing this. Stone swords are the main one, I think, that I'm worried about. Because stone swords are an absolute pain to deal with. The only thing I don't like about coming here is that number up on the tab option. That is how many mobs we've killed. So if I kill again, you've probably just seen it. If I kill a mob, it goes up. I'm not actually the top person on the server, funnily enough. I don't actually know how... I think it's Ben, or at least David. I don't know how they've done it. Especially considering I spend a lot of my time over here, because I've done all the beacons that spawn and stuff like that. I've done a lot of time over here. I just don't know what he's been killing to try and or achieve getting higher than me. But yeah, let's not worry about that. We'll eventually get there, because I think I am the only one who's been on recently. I need to think of, like, ideas to get everybody back on. Actually, Ben's been on at least once for a video whilst I was on. But yeah, I need to try and think of, like, something that I can get everybody back on with, because it's nice when everybody else is on. Stuff gets kind of done. Like, there's nice stuff that gets made. So we're basically done with that. So we can, at the end of our trip, do that, let's say, drop that sword in there, that there, skulls up there, and, you know, eventually we can come in and compress stuff like coal, bone, even though I don't really want to do the bone, to be honest. Because you have to make it into bone meal to make it into a bone block, which is just a hassle. Yep, a lot of skulls, but actually not enough for me. Not for my liking. Because basically I created this 4 skulls. I made the, like, oh, I want to do 100 withers thing, which I was going to do as, like, a server event thing, and it was going to be like, hey, everybody have, let's say, 20 skulls, or 20 wither stars, let's say. Nether stars, rather. Barring me as not being one, because then Ben, Narwhal, Milan, and David could have 20. Actually, no, if there's only 4, you could have 25. Or 20 if I want to include, because Koala Bear is on Narwhal's island. But yeah, funnily enough, I've got that many skulls, but I've only actually got like 2 beacons, which is one over there and one over there, which are low powered, because I only ever do these. Like, this is our post office, and then I made the, to be fair, 100 withers isn't difficult, considering I have a safe wither killer area, where the wither just basically kills itself. I just need to add beacons to that, so I need to kill wither skeletons to get, or I need to kill withers to get beacons to make killing withers quicker. So yeah, there's 5 here, which are the 5 effects, and then there are 5 more. I actually can't remember if I ever did them over here. There are 5, or there should be, at least there's a hole for 5 more behind my building. Yep, there's ready for 5 there, just behind my mushroom build. I built so many shops back here, and only this one works. This is a pickaxe. How many members? There were 8, and then a few people have just left, basically, because they just weren't able to really commit to it very well. And then, like, you know, everybody got really busy, you know, working and school and stuff. So, yeah, it's not really been too often, but currently there's technically 6, but there's 5 islands, because Koala Bear's on the Narwhal's island. So, yeah, this needs fixing. I need villagers for that. This is actually working, but nobody ever buys from it because it's mycelium and you only ever need 1 and then never again. And then, yeah, there's beacons up there as well. And the tower there is in the way of my other beacon. That's the only issue. And this over here is my favorite, one of my favorite builds at least, of the server, because it is a really nice looking portal. It's great. And then my potion shop, which I also can't do much with, because actually I know I can now. I just need to work out what goes where, how I'm doing stuff. Yeah, because we got 1 for each biome. So we got over here is, I think that's one sunflower fields. To be fair, these towers were done in creative, like as an individual thing to start off the server. Stuff like that, that building, that building, that building, back there, over here, that portal, anything else, this, I guess. And everybody's individual biomes as well are where it's mainly. Basically, the point of this is everybody goes on their own biome, and we have to basically, to do stuff, we really have to interact and trade with each other, which is why it's Biome Exile. This actually is a wilderness now because we had one person on here. They didn't play for very long, and, you know, just they still do stuff every so often. I'm subscribed to them. Though I don't think I've uploaded in a very long time. So that is Mega Tiger. This one is... I actually don't know. Jungle. This is Nintendo Wizards. Was Gaz's, and then it's Nintendo Wizards. This is his island. I think he has the biggest island. I think. The majority of his stuff is in a different area, though. Mine's back there. That's the Ice Spike biome. I need to add that like set of beacons because I always have to. Each of these has a beacon on top, but it's only speed 1, so it's a bit of a pain. Also, that ice machine really needs to work in. So the islands were pre-picked because of just the awkwardness of how the world spawned. But yeah, we got originally at the beginning of the server, we basically took a poll and we put who wants the island the most, each one. So I was like, I really would like, I can't remember which one I said actually. I think it was probably Swamp or something similar, and I think my second highest was Mushroom Island because nothing spawns. Actually, no, Mushroom Island was my first because nothing spawns. I'm more of a redstone guy. Nothing. I don't have to worry about spawn rates and stuff like that. This is one of my favorites. This is David's. He needs more beacons. I just need to make beacons. I'm just going to gift him like 20 beacons. These are... because he needs them. He's only got that one over there. Oh, I guess that one as well. He needs to turn that off. Ironland. Which one? There's not really... This is a swamp. Mushroom biome. He just builds quite... I don't know how he gets so much hardened clay, to be honest. That's the only thing that annoys me. Because I like iron. I like hardened clay, but I just have hardly any of it. But he also has a bunch of llamas. Because... yeah. Iron Island. We don't have an Iron Island. Unless I said that by accident. Luckily I can get out of here. Yeah, then Ice Spike. Desert. E/Savannah. Flower fields. I really like the flower fields. I wanted one. Yeah, I probably did. I think I've got the most iron. But that's just because I got like 3 iron farms stacked on top of each other. Yeah, this is the... that hasn't been used. And then Milan... I'm not sure what Milan's done. And this is... I actually recently went on here. And this is Molecular Narwhals. And he has done a lot. He's changed this. I think he's added some stuff to that. He's also finally finished his little bridge around everywhere. Which... it's not really a bridge. I guess it's a pathway that goes all around his island. So very far around his island. I need to get some ender pearls just because it is making it difficult. I also don't know where his... he's sort out spawning though. That's the only thing. He also has, because he's got Deep Ocean, he's the one with the... never going to be able to get that properly. This has been going on for about a year though, so it's been a little while. Like we've had time to at least work on stuff. Like a lot of the other guys are better builders. Like I'd say everybody else is a better builder than me, but I'm generally better at the redstone-y bit. I'm generally regarded as that, which is nice. Yeah, this is that build... He also wants to build an iron farm on top, I think just to steal my thunder. But yeah, now I gotta get home. It's gonna take a while. I would kill myself just to get home quicker, but I have a lot of stuff on me, and also this fails counter over here is... Oh, I can't get these chests, can I? No. Yeah, the fails counter is deaths, and I was doing really good until... most of my deaths are stupid deaths. Like, there's a plugin on the world that basically means you're not allowed... The way the islands work is there's basically an invisible... Yeah, he dies a lot. That's David, T Games. He does die quite a lot. I think he's stopped caring about his deaths. I think a lot of us are more caring about it at this point. But yeah, there's like an imaginary box, like a barrier around every island. It means we can't just go to another island, get resources that we shouldn't have. And because of the way that works, there is also one at the top of the island. And I built my massive, over-the-top, insane pumpkin farm. And I hit the world barrier twice and died, I'm pretty sure twice. So... even with feather falling. Oh no, there was one, I died there once. I died like from falling one block off of a ladder, even at full health, and I don't know how I did it. That was when I was doing this thing. Which actually is getting teared down very soon. I need to... Yeah, that's getting teared down and completely rebuilt, which is a bit of a pain because this bit here took forever. I'm going to see if I can cannibalize it there into something new. Yeah, my products are more stupidly large that you shouldn't be doing, like, ever. And if you do, I don't know why. Iron, yay. Like, this thing over here, which is my newest project of all. Which be my... slime farm, which goes all the way down here. Which works fairly nicely. And there's a bunch of chests in here which I still have not actually sorted out. So much stone. I've been needing stone, so I don't know why I haven't been using this stuff, but just 10 diamonds left over. No real use for them. At the moment, don't need to build anything out of diamond, don't need to build tools. Everything that I do need, I mean, pickaxes I can get from villagers, sword I can get from villagers, bow I can just make, axe I can get from villagers as well, and I think spade's the only one, or shovel. And considering that's only one diamond, not actually a problem for me. Plus, I barely use it enough as it is, like, you know. I wouldn't mind just going for an iron one. And checking, we got nothing. That's all the gravel. This is actually one of my most favorite projects to record because it took me like, I don't know how long, 14 hours of straight building. It was not a good day, but I used the really nice replay mod and was able to get a really nice video out of that. Even with some little rendering issues. But yeah, every so often I do make a nice looking build at least, but most of the time it's just something like that. Where it's very functional, not pretty. I think is generally my my term. Because that doesn't look pretty, but it works. And it's not even finished technically, even though it's like one of my first builds. This thing works better than I ever need it to. I don't really need to. The pistons do all the work for me. As seen here. Yeah, it's even backed up, I'm pretty sure, to the hoppers at most points in time. Yeah, pretty much. So, yep, Don't ever need to do that. Cactus farm I used once and then just apparently never needed it again, so everything is full up. Oh, yeah, that was a slime farm. The jack-o'-lanterns mean that it's, the light levels are always, like, basically perfect, and nothing can spawn bar the slimes. That's all. So, yeah. Just a slime farm. Sit there. Bring, the item elevator brings up all the items. And then the end. The end room. With the chests of all the obsidian that I need to mine. I need 5 double chests full of obsidian. It's not gonna be fun. Oh, God. Don't hit me off. It's a really bad idea. Why, thank you. That's like my favorite build I've actually ever done. It took me a very long time to design, and yeah. It's one of the time lapses that I actually still just got kept on my computer, just because of how long it took me. I mean, the rest are obviously in videos, but I've got a 500 megabyte file, which I would show, but it's probably extremely laggy. In fact, let's actually check. I can probably add that as a source. So how about... I'm going to go over here so I can't hear them. I'm going to try this. How about we try media source? It's been a while since I've actually done anything like this on OBS. Yeah. Let's start that again. There we go. This was the creation of that area. It makes it look like it went a lot quicker than it did. This is a 3-minute video. And it took a whole lot longer than that. To say the least. Yeah, it's because it's a it's like the only mob that can spawn because it's a mushroom island. That's the only thing. So that and mushrooms. Mushrooms can only spawn on, or can't spawn on stone. Oh, apparently I did something very weird there. But yeah, either way, that's pretty much that. That's I think it's good. But I actually needed to pick up ender pearls, which is actually why I was here. Boom, there we go. Which means I can use these remaining 7 to get out of it. I actually need to repair this room up here because we have very bad looking stairways to end portals. But it's more, I made it so that no Enderman could actually come under here because it's 2.5 blocks high. But then I spawned a dragon and it means they can now. Yeah, don't fall down. I have actually not done that yet, I don't think. I had one very close encounter to doing so, but luckily I didn't have any issues there. So, yeah, other than that, I don't think I've got anything really too interesting. A lot of my stuff is just kind of like put to the wayside. Like, I make it and then forget it exists. Like this. This is a really nice spawner, kind of. Also my favorite type of door, as you may have noticed from the amount of times I've used it. And the time I used all my dark oak in the world. And this is a skeleton farm. Sometimes. when they work. I don't know how many entities are spawning. Yeah, I actually don't like... Oh, I like stairs like that just because I like not having flatness. I don't like having stairs like this. If I could have, I would have had slab, full block, slab, full block, slab, full block. But it just takes too much time to... Or takes too much space. It takes basically double the length to get down. And this was my very first mine shaft, so I didn't want to impede it again. I actually don't really like this place at all, to be honest. And yeah, other than that, just sugarcane farm, which... It's a 3x3 spiral door. I don't know if there's a specific name for it. But yeah, 3x3 piston spiral door, I think would be just what you refer to it as. And then my sugarcane, because I haven't done my sugarcane farm upgrade yet, which is in the works. Villager. Stuff. Pumpkins, as I said. I need to do a melon one. I used to have a melon one. I have, I actually don't know if it's on this. I'm going to quickly check. Give me 1 second. I'm going to disconnect and have a look through all my worlds. But I can't do this because it's going to show secret stuff. This is an old world. This is my old, like, oh my god. Don't know how I had so much of that. But yeah, this is my old SMP world that I had on another server, which was called Communicraft. I like the builds a little bit better, I think just because there's more of them. And we spent like 2 years on this server, so it's like double the time. And so a lot, and a majority of us were builders rather than... Well, I guess a majority of us are builders now, than redstone-y people, but... Yeah, this was going to be made. There's a volcano. This is my shop once. But in here, I actually don't know though if this place has the ceiling done. No, I never actually got around to do that on this version. Okay. But down here was my base. And a lot of my stuff is actually modeled. Under the tree. Oh, do I not have permission to do that? Okay. Let's just go up quicker to get to the portal. Unfortunately, you can't go through portals properly. Gift under the tree. Which one? I mean, this was just from Christmas, and then we never took it down. We did have gifts. And then, I can't remember actually what I got. Yeah, then... Let's just go back down. Let's go to my base. I haven't been here in a while. Let's actually see what's in it. It's a lot less, like... I did this. This never actually got fully completed. I don't actually know why. Like, I technically had more resources here than I did anywhere else. So there's this. That was going to be melon and pumpkins, but I mean that sufficed. And then this thing, which was just going to be trading. Carrots over here. But a lot more mob spawning actually, to be fair. can't remember how this thing worked, actually. I think it was just shifting things. It is called... It is 10 hours fragrance of dark coffee plus rainy mood. If you just look that up on YouTube, it should be fairly easy to find, I think. I'll have a look. 10 hours. 10 hours fragrance of dark coffee. And it's the top one by Drowsy 2 years ago. 721,000 views. And my sugarcane farm, which I actually really like. Which is probably what my new one's actually kind of based off, but not really. But yeah, moving out of that. Back on. But with that said, actually... Oh, I guess I do also have this. You only caught this stream because of a nightmare. Ah, Flame. I was showing off your volcano earlier. How about that? Look, I'll go back. I'll show you. Give me a sec. Remember this? I'm not so sure that's true. Never finished it. Even I was going to give you all the coal for it. Oh. Did you? I don't know. Yeah, you did actually. I don't know why that's not at my base. Unless I just really messed up. Oh no, I forgot. I had this place, didn't I? This is where a majority of my time is spent. Spiral doors without the spiral. Community chicken farm. Every one of my resources. I think those books are in here as well. Because I never got rid of them. And then I think what was originally going to be my base, but never ended up actually panning out. Yeah, this place. Which then I did basically do in Communimod, which... we should try and do that again at some point. That'd be fun. Let's go back to spectatoring everything. This was probably my favorite house actually, which is very close to similar to what Narwhal has done on the Biome Exile server. This map, this place, which I lost a bet with because yeah. This airship, which we never actually ended up doing that prank we were going to do with. And this. The hollow volcano. With all of these chests and what else was in here? A horse, I think. Yep. The best library in the world. And some other stuff. A potion shop, which... spiritually is being done in the Biome Exile world as well. And a few other things. Yeah, this is a little bit of a backdated world from what ended up happening. It was when I had a little bit of access to the server. Trying to sort some stuff out before it ended. But I just made myself a backup from the earliest backup I could, or the newest backup I could, rather. So yeah, it's a little bit... I did plan making it, and then I gave up, because, I mean, that was going to beat whatever I made anyway. So, yeah. The only time I've actually given up on a like a build battle sort of thing, I think, just because I was like, well, you know, space is just so much better. No point. In fact, is my... Look at the chest below for the... Oh, I never actually did that. never did. And there was water in here for some reason. No, not quite. Not yet. How about we do that now? Let's just get lava. Let's fill it. Being more efficient than Flame ever was. I'm actually upset. I need to, that I'm messing this up. I need to see if I actually still have... I might still have my backup of this. I think I do. Yeah, I do. That's fine. That's a live plan. To be fair, I'm in creative though, you're not. See, actually, there's another thing I want to see if I've got or not on my computer. Oh no, I don't have a fully updated version. That's upsetting. Okay. So, basically what happened is me and Flame were on a server called Glitchcraft. Pardon me. And there was a there was a website for it, and it had a picture of his base, and I wanted to just have a look at it. But unfortunately, the server's the website is down, not online, and my backup of it doesn't actually have that page, which is a little upsetting. Actually, it might not have the page, but does it have the images? No, it doesn't. Damn. It's quite good. My base was just a giant pizza. Pretty much. That's what it was. Like, pizza. That's all it was. Do. It's not perfect, but let's see what it would look like generally. Like 3 years later, Flame. Yeah, basically, it was just a disc in the air, and it just got dubbed the pizza. I don't have any good photos of it. I mean, I have the videos of it. Let's look up Glitchcraft and see if we can find it. I actually still have the mod pack. It's outdated though, so 1.7 I think? 1.7.10 I think. I tried running it the other day and it absolutely tanked my FPS. I actually don't know why. It shouldn't be that laggy, really. I also like how basically the premise of Glitchcraft was that it was a mod pack that we can abuse anything in. And that was kind of the point, is trying to find stuff we can abuse. And my final episode was talking about just a duplication glitch I know about. Just called item duplication. Oh. Let's see if we can just see it.
Hello and welcome back to
Let's just do that, and then let's just see. I only did just because it was like, it was the only thing I could do. Like, I had a 1.6 billion, you know, cobblestone. I had nothing needed. Everything was auto-crafting. There was one that was just, I did stupid stuff. Where was it? This one. This was stupid. I had 256 laser drills. All at the same time. It's going to be laggy because I've basically got no download right now, but... Let's wait for that. Yeah, I had like 256 lasers. All in an area. And, yeah, it really was stupid of me. But that was the point. That was the fun of it. I actually don't know where it is. I had it in a like a really obscure mushroom biome area that just had nothing in it. Here it is. There we are. That was that. Yeah. I wish I had that world still. I had access to like the back end of it, but I didn't actually download a world of it ever. Which kind of makes me upset, to be honest. Yeah, can you share the world file? Nope. I can't, unfortunately. I fell out of the world. Like, I bugged out the world and had my stuff for traveling, so I died and had a grave at like minus 60Y, or 60Z. Don't know how I did it. It wasn't the greatest, like, setup pack, but that was kind of the point in the end. That was like, its purpose was to be stupid. But that's why I think we should do something like that again, because it was fun. Oh, yeah, Krona has been away. That's why if we look up, I think it was, what, glitchcraftcrew.net? The Whois is coming up. You've reached a domain that is pending ICANN verification. This domain has been suspended. .com just goes to unavailable. Glitchcraft.net goes to just a semi-weird website. Yeah, it unfortunately don't have it, but wish I did. It's just been a reminiscing stream. I mean, it is nearly Halloween. I am going to be here for Halloween. I'm going away to London for 4 days, so I'm actually going to be like returning on, or 5 days actually. I'm going to be returning on Halloween, which is going to be interesting. I did that a few years back. I was getting a train from basically the other side of the country home, and yeah, there was just people. I forgot it was Halloween, and there was just people dressed up in things. I'm like, okay, that's nice. And then I remembered it's, Halloween. Yeah, it must sound weird. No, I haven't talked to Dan. Is this on Skype or is this on Discord? I haven't got him on Discord. I haven't opened Skype in years. Aeons, and especially now since Discord's like got video call and screen share, like Skype is just dead to me. Skype, I forgot I had Skype installed. I looked at it, I saw it on my startup as disabled the other day. No, I didn't. Please run me through briefly what was said. Whilst I just carry on running through this world. or flying through this world. What was said? Because I'm not opening up Skype. Also, I think Minecraft just crashed. Yeah, poor old Skype, but Skype just needed to fix itself. I logged into Skype on my phone and it looked just wrong. Oh, cool. I kind of wanted to just like run just a low level. Like the problem with running a modded server is it takes a lot more power. So yeah, was gonna do it, but no, but it has crashed. Okay, yeah, was gonna do that, but can't really justify the money to myself. Honestly, I mean I have the money, I just can't justify it for how rarely it's gonna be used. Come on. Just instantly not responding. Good. Yay. Alright, I'm looking up realms now. There we go. Right, yeah, let's put this money away, and then I think I'm actually going to end for today. I do have to be at work later, so I do need to get some other stuff done, but yeah, let's just put this away and be done, and then Flame can tell me what he was on about. Oh, my mouse is also bugging out insanely, so yeah, that's finally now not really worth going for. Also, what am I doing? My stuff is over here. My secret stash, which obviously nobody knows about. Yeah, everybody knows about. Because I don't keep it a secret. 64.5 blocks, or a stack and a half of blocks of gold, pretty much. It's a lot. But yeah. We'll be ending in just a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, it's been good, hour 15 minutes, and as I did say at the beginning of the stream, but obviously not everybody was here. Basically, I haven't streamed in like a month now. I'm very good at doing a stream a month, and not a stream that I never. No, I think I did. Yeah, Easter egg hunt, episode 27. That's good. Yeah, I remember the Easter egg hunt on Communicraft though. The audio just messed up. I don't actually know whatever happened with that. But basically, yeah, I'm very good at streaming once a month. I don't mean to. Currently, I've just got situations that mean I can't stream as much as I want to, just between work and family and such. So, starting, not necessarily, let's say, if I say next week, I mean it's Monday tomorrow, which means Monday after next. So what's that? The 23rd? And then I say that I'm actually leaving on the 26th, so it's only like 3 days, but then I'm away for a little while, and then I'm going to go Comic-Con for that. And then, yeah, we'll be back, and hopefully I can start getting back into that thing. It's just situations that are changing on that next Friday, which means I can hopefully stream a bit more often. I would hope daily, but there's some situations where I can't do nights, and some days I can't do days, and I can't make a concrete schedule at this time of my life right now, but yeah, somewhat regular. I'll be able to make something. But yeah, for now, I am going to finish. We did the one thing, at least, I wanted to minimum do, which was the wither skeleton trash can thing, which means we can just get rid of those stone swords and not accidentally keep picking them up, which is great. And also, I need to start working on that potion shop and my next set of projects, because then I can start using magma cream. I need 9 stacks of every ingredient, at first, and then because that's just going to fill the dropper, or dispenser. I think it's dispenser. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But basically, yeah, that will do that, and we can use up a lot of magma creams. We need to find a ghast things. I need to set up at least some sort of mini melon farm that isn't over the top, because it isn't actually my biome item, it's someone else's, so I can't actually do that. But at least this thing is now made, and we can do that. So, yeah, enough rambling from me. I'll see you in the next stream, whenever that is. I am going to be out working tonight, so tomorrow, I'm not sure actually if I'm going to be able to stream in the morning. I don't actually think I will, but basically I'll just post on Twitter, or I'll just go live here. I'll also post on YouTube when I do go live, so follow me on those things if you need. So here, Twitter, YouTube, just search Zogog and you'll find it most likely, except Twitter, which you might not, probably will. If not, it should be in the channel description in YouTube. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now, and I'll see you on the next stream, which hopefully isn't in a month's time. See ya.